If you guys didn't know what song that was If You Want Love by NF from their new album, Perception, I think. Yep, okay, cool. Anyway, if you want to hear more songs like this, we have a radio station where I actually play... Hold on, I'm gonna cough. It was actually a sneeze. I just didn't want to like make the mic go crazy. But anyway, yeah. So that's If You Want Love by NF. If you want to hear more songs like this, we have a radio station you guys can check out. For now, we're just going to play some other songs until it's, 8 p.m. Central Time. So let's go back to my library here. And we going to play some horrible NCS songs. I just want to let you guys hear that because I kind of like this song. I don't know. I don't really listen to songs like that because he's a rap artist. But it was pretty good. I like that one. So, right. Play. Cancel. Don't. Shuffle. There we go. Enjoy. I have no idea what's coming out. Alright guys, we're basically starting now. I have no idea what's wrong with this and why you guys can see a part of the words here. Oh, I know. Never mind. I know why. So I can't hide it behind there anymore. Alright. Well, I can. I just have to make it smaller. Just ignore technical difficulties. You can still see the letters. There you go. Completely invisible now. Sorry about that. Anyway. Welcome to the Wolf Den. Jonathan here today. I'm waiting for my phone to charge up because it just died and that has all my notes on it, so I really don't have anything to talk about that I can remember of. Well, first of all, I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving, a happy Thanksgiving. I don't know. We didn't say that last episode. I don't think we said happy Thanksgiving. Well, anyway, happy late Thanksgiving, and depending on when you're listening to this, Merry Christmas or whatever holiday you guys celebrate later on in the future, which who knows. But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying these episodes so far. We had some technical difficulties in the last episode, and probably part of this episode. Just don't ask. We took the compressor off, so everything sounds a bit louder, and it's not supposed to, but whatever. My phone just charged up. John is not with us yet. He might join us. I hope he joins us. He usually does this. He usually is late for like the first 10 to 20 minutes, and then he comes back, and then the podcast ends up being an hour long, and I plan it to be like 30 minutes long. But let me go to the notes here, because my phone just charged up, which is technically dying at the same time as charging, because this power strip is messed up. It's a mess. But, yeah. Let's see here. We're probably going to skip the two weird news articles again, because this was an unplanned episode. If you all didn't know, we have a Twitter account where I post, well, I think it went to Facebook too, but I have a Twitter account where I posted, yeah, we're not going to do a normal episode, but I was like, I don't know if I can go 2 weeks without doing an episode, because that's how long I would have to wait to get back on track. So, yeah, so now we're doing one, and I wasn't expecting to do one, so, we did it anyway, right after Thanksgiving. It wasn't as hectic as I thought it was going to be today, so, but, let's see here, let's see, what does this mean, table, oh, okay, we don't have a lot of things to talk about at all. We only have a very tiny bit. For those of you who are wondering that are new about the old episodes that we have, because if you don't know, it's like on episode 9. So welcome to the Wolf Den episode 9. Probably should have said that in the beginning, but whatever. Well, we had it all on SoundCloud. If you guys want to listen to the older episodes, just go on SoundCloud and search the Wolf Den or whatever. It has the same logo and everything. It's just we had to switch a few things up because SoundCloud only allows you to upload so many hours or whatever. Like it's like, yeah, so many hours of sound, and we reached the limit after like 5 episodes. So it was kind of like, well, it was 6 episodes technically, because it was like the 6th one was like a mini episode. It wasn't really important, I guess, but whatever. Technically 5 episodes. But now that everything is finally sorted out, we're using YouTube instead. That goes to the podcast app, by the way. You know, things are getting a bit easier on us. We're still going through some changes, like we're rearranging our office soon because, well, we might. I had to move back a bit so he has more space because, as you know, John gripes about not having enough space. No, it's okay. I understand why he did that, but let's just hope he's not out the door listening right now. That'd be hilarious. Because I know he doesn't listen to these episodes at all. I do to make sure they're good, but yeah. So right behind me, it's kind of confusing. I have 2 chairs that aren't supposed to be in here, but they're in here anyway. And one of them is, or no, both of them actually are from our dining room. So you're probably like, what in the world did you guys do for Thanksgiving? Well, we have a lot of tables in our house, and we brought up 2 tables that are pretty big, and we put the leaves in them, so they got bigger, you know, like super big. And one of them used to be our old dining room table, because we got one from my mom's parents, but it wasn't really in that great a shape. Neither was the one downstairs, because we had a flood and it ruined the table. If it wasn't downstairs, it would have been ruined, but it was still ruined for the flood, and my mom used bleach water to clean it, because that's what she did at a daycare, and she didn't know that would ruin the table, so yeah, that table's been through a lot. But it's a table we grew up with, or when I say we, I mean John and me, but John's not here. It feels really awkward, because I think he's like getting ready to come down, but I know he's not. It's kind of sad. He misses like every single episode like this, but I don't think he's going to be here for this episode at all until he comes down here and goes, hey Thomas, you need to get Emily some chocolate milk. But anyway, so we had, when Thanksgiving was over, and we just threw tablecloths over all the tables because they were kind of horrible. Because all the tables we have are actually messed up. Our dining room table is horrible from it's just falling apart. Like, it's so old, it's falling apart. Our old dining room table got flooded, and Mom used bleach water to clean it, so I already said that. And we had a table from, I think, I want to say her name is Aunt Ida. She died. I have no idea who she was, really, which is kind of sad, but we got that table, and the issue is with that table is it was stored, like, Aunt Ida took care of it, but then it was stored in, like, some horrible building that got flooded and leaked and stuff, I guess, and the table got warped, basically, because of the way it was sitting. So, yeah, it also got scratched up and stuff, and all sorts of crap happened to that table. So, what we decided to do when we were done Thanksgiving is John and me had the brilliant idea of convincing Dad to put our old dining room table back in the dining room, and there's 2 reasons why I wanted to do this. Even though it was smaller, there's 2 reasons why I wanted to do this. Number 1, it looked way nicer than the table that is down here now, because we actually did convince Dad to switch over the tables. And number 2, it was just something we grew up with. Like, it's nice to have, you know, and we still want to, like, you know, I don't still want to say it reminds me of memories, because I don't remember. I mean, I remember seeing the table, but I don't remember eating at it at all. I mean, the only thing I remember eating at it was, like, the miniature donuts, you know. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. And that's before we even moved here when I was 6, so it was before I was 6 years old. I remember that table. And, yeah. But there was, yeah, the table was just better, and it was slightly bigger, even with the leaf in it. Without the leaf, it was smaller, but with the leaf, it was like 2 inches wider and 2 inches longer, or something like that. So it's pretty nice. It's also taller, and I personally like the chairs better. Everybody else says it's more difficult to sit in. Like, John said that, I'm pretty sure, and I know my mom and dad said that. But my mom doesn't really care, because she has to have, like, certain padding on it anyway, because she has spinal issues. And my dad, you know, he doesn't really care either. He doesn't care that much. He's just saying it's not as comfortable, because our other chairs had had arms on it. In fact, let me turn on the video here. I don't know what's going to happen when I do this. The live stream might completely crash. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But let's see here. How do I do this? I think I haven't done this in so long because it doesn't really work that well. Video capture device. Okay. And I'll delete this, like, as soon as... Hi, I don't know if you guys can see me. Oh, you can. Okay, sweet. So, right here... Right here is the table that I'm talking about. And this thing, or the chair that I'm talking about, and this thing is so old that you can see how torn up it is and stuff. It's not that great. So, yeah, we decided to switch them out because we thought it would look better. And I can't shut off the camera because I have no idea what I'm doing. So, deactivate. Boom. Okay. And delete that. I'm surprised the live stream didn't crash. I might just stream with video like that next time. Because I know people sometimes watch the video and some of them just listen, but yeah. Anyway. So, yeah, that happened. Yeah. Yep. Oh, and also the table is like, the old table is like a totally different color than the one we were given, the chair I showed you. It's like a whole different color. It's wider and like more brighter and stuff, so our dining room kind of looks a bit weird because it doesn't really fit in, and we're not used to it, so it's like kind of confusing, but it looks nice. It makes the room look bigger, I will say that, even though it's technically smaller, if you think about it. But, you know, whatever. Stuff happens. So, yeah, we call that Table Wars because we struggled to get Dad, like, Dad was like, if this table wasn't ruined, I would have had it in the dining room like 3 years ago. But since the flood happened, I never had time to sand it down and repolish it. He still hasn't done that yet, so it's still not great looking, but it's not as bad as the other table in my opinion. So we're going to try to work on that table at some point, someday, who knows when. And hopefully soon, though. And, yeah. Oh, and another thing that happened is, which... This is kind of dumb, because this makes me really mad. So you guys know that LEDs are supposed to last for like a really long time. They should last more than a year, right? Or at least more than a year. In my opinion, they should last more than a year, or at least like a month. Well, we had, which I kind of understand why they got broken, because I think I know what happened, but we had these Christmas lights that we bought last year, and they were LEDs, and they were pretty nice. They were pretty bright, and they looked nice, you know? They weren't horrible, because our last year I went out, and we didn't want to replace the bulbs, because it's too expensive, and we're just like, you know what, just get LEDs. It's an expensive cost, but in the long run, it shouldn't be that expensive. Let me tell you right now, it was definitely not worth it, and we kind of did something stupid, but here's what happened. The first year, it worked, okay? It worked great. We left it plugged in throughout the spring because we're lazy, and we like to take them down when it's warm and not cold out, because no one wants to be on the roof in the cold, because our ladder cannot go around our roof. It just doesn't work like that, so we have to actually be on the roof to take them off and put them on. Well, anyway, we went to go put them up this year, John and me, when I say we, and we plugged it in and we realized some of them were kind of flickering and some of them were completely out, and we were like, this doesn't look too good, but maybe once we get them up there and leave them on for a while, they'll all come back. So John and me spent about an hour to 30 minutes, or 30 minutes to an hour, or an hour and 30 minutes. I don't know how long it's actually been, because let's be honest, when you're having fun, you don't really know how much time flies by, and we may have been having like a heck ton of fun, or at least I have been, even though it's difficult and it's painful, but it's still fun. But anyway, after we get all those lights up, and we come down, and I get the corners like perfect, I'm almost done with the last strand, and I see that this whole section is out, but I was like, well, it's behind this really tall bush that covers it anyway, so like, it can't be that big of a deal, right? I was wrong. It was way worse. It was way worse than we thought it was, and we came down, and we shut the lights off, we went inside, ate dinner, they came on automatically because we have a timer set for it, and we went back outside, to take the dog out, or if I remember right, and for some reason everybody came with me, because I was like, oh, you can see the lights at the neighbor's house all the way across like 3,000 streets. Well, it's one street, but like, it's really far away. It's like a block ahead. And I thought, oh, that kind of looks cool. Well, we turn around and look at the lights, our lights, and we realize one section's out, and there's a second one, and then we walk over to the right, and there's a third one, and they're about 4 or 5 feet long sections that are completely out. And we're just like, I'm not taking those down. At least a little Christmas lights is better than none, and Dad said he was going to buy some more, we're going to have to re-put them up again, so it's like, But we think what happened is that when we left them plugged in the spring, because duh, we were lazy, we wanted it to be warm when we went up there on the roof to take them off. We probably had a storm, and lightning probably messed it up and fried it, and fried part of the lights, is my theory, because our automatic timer that we had, which is better than our manual timer, because obviously automatic's better than manual, in this case at least, we realized that our automatic timer wasn't working when we plugged it in. We were kind of concerned, so he took it apart, smelled it, he's like, oh yeah, it's fried, and so we're like, oh great, definitely that storm, I'm going to blame it on that storm, but yeah, I don't even remember the storm. I say I'm going to blame it on that storm. I don't remember anything. But anyway, how long has it been? How long have I been rambling for? 22 minutes. Let's take a break because my throat is getting super dry and I need some water. My lips are super chapped and yada yada yada. And John! Is that John? He shows up 20 minutes in, as usual. Hi, John.
I forgot the podcast was today.
You missed the first song I played. It was by NF.
Oh, really?
Yep. I'm probably going to get my video taken down by that, but oh well. If it does, I can edit it out, right?
I'd be really mad.
Right. Anyway, I'm gonna go on a break because I need some water. Because it hurts when one person talks for 22 minutes straight. I talked about the chairs and table wars and Christmas lights. And he's just sitting back here. I'm just going. Well, you can talk to them if you want.
Well, I don't know what left we had.
We didn't really have much. I just didn't want to, like, wait 2 weeks in a row without doing a show because it'd kill me so much, because I was like, no, I need to do it now. So I just have to wait a week. I dropped my glasses.
good one.
Listen,
I have nothing to talk about except we got the table that I wanted back. We fought about it.
Yes.
Pretty epic.
Table Wars.
And I have Christmas decorations up now, and we're going to put up more tomorrow.
Oh, yes. We need to get that Christmas tree up. We need to ask Grandpa if he has a Christmas tree basement. Or like a whole better Christmas tree at that point, if he still has it. That'd be nice. Well, we're going to go on break, enjoy some NCS, because I don't really want to play something that is copyrighted again, because you never know. You never know. Yeah. Shout out to NF. Maybe he won't take down my video now. Shout out to NF. Don't know. Alright, see you guys.
Yeah, shout out to NF for sure.
After the song or two songs, or however long it takes. Yeah.
His music gets me more.
Yeah, I don't really, like, love NF, but, like, I don't like an artist. I don't like one
I can
person,
rap
though.
Intro 3 completely without the lyrics.
I played the one about love. I don't remember what it was called. If You Want Love or something.
Let You Down?
Yeah, If You Want Love.
If You Want Love.
Yeah, I think that's what it was called.
By NS. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was in the new album. He sang it. He didn't really rap.
The new album?
He didn't really rap.
That's probably Let You Down, not If You.
No, it had love in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I said if you, and then I remember the word love, and there was a few other words. It was like close to the bottom.
Was it in the album Perception?
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, enjoy this NCS song. I'll be back. Hey guys, that was an NCS song. I have something in my mouth. Sorry about that. John's with us right when I go on break, which is quite hilarious. I'm gonna test chat real quick with my other YouTube account, so sorry. Turn that down. I hate that song so much. I click shuffle and that's what come up. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, let me metadata. Bam. Put that in the chat. Make sure it works. I don't think it works. Dang it! I have to update chat, guys. I'm so sorry. I messed up horribly bad. Okay, I'm not even gonna do that. I have to update the metadata on the stream too because it says freaking episode 8, and I'm like, no, it's not episode 8. Trust me. But you know, whatever. It's gonna think that. So let the link. I'll change it later.
What do you consider a truck and what do you consider a car? Because, okay, well, I thought an Escalade's a truck, right? Like, specifically. Like, Cadillac Escalade is a truck in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly! You agree!
A Cadillac Escalade is a truck.
Yeah.
It's not a van, it's not a car,
Yes.
it's a truck. It's
Yes.
not a bus, it's a truck.
Yes. The vans are like the big ones, or
Well-
you got the big vans and you got the minivans. Then you got your trucks, and then you got your Jeeps. Jeeps are like, yeah, and then you got your pickup trucks, the ones without the
Okay,
the ones.
think of
yeah.
it this way. They make a Cadillac Escalade with the back end off instead of like a pickup truck style. So technically it's a truck.
It is a truck.
It's not a
an
pickup truck, but
Escalade.
it's a truck.
It is a truck.
With a lot of seats. You can't call it a car because it's too big and the car is lower.
It has a V8 engine. It's not a car. Well, okay, cars can have V8. Never mind, I shouldn't bring that up. This truck, it's a truck. It's so big that it's a truck.
I think the
There's
qualifications...
pickup trucks, cars, minivans, vans, like the 12, 15 person van stuff, and then, yeah.
Well, I think the qualifications for it being a truck or for a car to classify as something else other than a car is the size, the weight, and the body style.
Exactly.
And I don't think it counts on the motor, but then again, if you're in a truck, you usually have a more powerful motor.
That's true.
Because you can't go as fast if there's more weight, but
just the car's
if you
truck is like
have
a
a
6
Cadillac Escalade extended version, which is what we have,
ESV valve
then I don't think it would weigh as much as like some other trucks. But I don't know anything about it, so I don't ask me. And it was built like when, like 2007 or whatever.
I don't remember.
I'm taking a wild guess. I don't know. Point is,
Wait, ESV.
Truck.
What's that? ESV isn't that extended version? But like,
I don't know if it's called ESV. I think it's like
I thought it was ESV.
it's something weird. I don't know. I get it confused with the Bible thing.
I know.
Like
That's
the
why I
standard
can't handle
version.
it.
That's why I can't handle it. Oh, you guys want to see John?
No, they don't want to see me.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. There he is.
Bing, 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 bong, bing,
Right
bong,
there.
bing,
Wait.
bong, bing,
Ah.
bong, 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 bing, 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 bing,
There's no
bing,
song
bong,
playing
bing,
right
bong,
now. I
bong.
just want you to know that.
Bing, 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 bing,
Sorry,
bing,
guys.
bing, 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 bing. I know.
But how do you delete
My
this?
nose is all stuffed up for literally no reason.
Oh, remove. Well, mine was earlier, maybe it's not. Anyway, I don't know how we got to start talking about trucks and stuff, but yes. Trucks
I messaged
Our
you, that's how we got to
things
talking
to-
about it.
and our Saab is considered a car because it's small, it's faster than a truck,
Yep.
and
Well, okay.
it's not
We
a-
shouldn't say that. It can be faster than a truck.
it is faster than a truck.
Most likely faster than a truck.
You can't say it can't be faster.
With
than
the
a truck.
Arrow, or Arrow,
That's a new car.
sports
Yeah.
car.
Even our sedan out there in the sitting there dying.
The 9.3
in the
sports
yard.
sedan. Yep.
Even
Or,
that
no,
is
the
faster
9.3
than the
sport.
truck.
The 9.3 Aero Sports sedan is one in the garage. We got the 9.5 sports sedan. I think.
Yeah, there's a 9.5 and there's a 9.3.
We got a 9.5 and we got a 9.3, and
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
get a
I don't
9.2.
remember.
I don't even know if it's a thing, but you know, I'm gonna get one someday. A car that's a Saab.
I want to get, but they're hard to find. That's the issue of Saabs.
I know, but they're like they could be like 2,000 to like 3,000 to like 4,000. It's like pretty cheap.
That was
I
very
mean, of course they're used.
different
because,
price ranges right there.
Yes, but they're used
Mhm.
because they don't make them anymore. Sadly.
What if we just came out and made like a car really similar to Saabs? Like,
It's like Saab
because we-
spelled S-A-B.
well, like we can't
Saab.
copy them exactly right because of copyright crap until like a lot of times, like 100 years or whatever, and then we can start copying them exactly. But like, we should do that. We should make our own car. That's like super safe.
Mhm.
Super safe. Super safe.
We should make it. Should be like a good brand. It should be like the Mendenhall brand.
The Mendenhall brand.
It's just like called like
Randy.
Mendenhall.
Making fun of mom's name. I'm sorry, bro. Like, it's hilarious.
Surprise! We're having a show tonight at 7:50 p.m. Central. Catch it on YouTube in our profile. We will be playing some NF emoji. That's cool. I'm doing that right
I
now.
tweeted that years ago. Or was it on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it works. Oh, I should probably send a link out. It's too late.
Happy late Thanksgiving to all you people out there. Happy Black Friday to all you Black Friday shoppers out there.
Lol. Happy Black Friday. Happy Black Friday. Happy Black Friday. Who's singing that? Actually dumb. True though. Oh my gosh.
That's Wyatt.
Oh my goodness, that's Wyatt. Holy crap. Dude, I would so want to do that.
That's so great! I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Oh hey, Thanksgiving was pretty lit. Yeah, that was good. How was your guys's?
Thanksgiving was actually like delicious. It was heckin' delicious. We had
It
normal
was
food.
really delicious.
We didn't have Chinese food like someone else I know. We had normal food because we're normal people.
Yeah, we didn't have I hope Pastor Matt doesn't watch this.
He doesn't. There's no way. If you watch this,
We are
send
sorry.
me a private message on Facebook because if anybody
would be
watches
crazy.
this, send us a comment on our page or a private message on Facebook or something, or even on Twitter. Just
Bro.
something to let us know
Bro.
that you watch us.
How much you want to bet that's fake?
Free piano works great. Pickup only. Yeah, you're
3
gonna get
hours
shot
ago.
if you go
Look
over
at
there.
that.
You're gonna get shot if you go to that person's house.
I mean, look, it's a good piano. It's like an $800 piano. It's more than an $800 piano right there.
Well, I bet it doesn't work or something stupid. Like they took out all the hammers.
She shows a picture with the hammers in it, and then she took them all out.
Yeah, it's definitely.
She took out all the strings.
Some
Hold on, hold on, I gotta read
this.
this. Moved homes and just don't have the room for it. We've been in our family for a long time and many years of good use.
Probably
Still
doesn't-
plays wonderfully. Absolutely free in all caps. Come pick it up and it's all yours.
Yo, dude, go tell Dad about
Garage
that right
kept. Dimensions 41 high.
Oh,
6.6
now. It was
small.
kept in a garage. There might be something wrong with it on the
Hold on,
outside.
hold
or
on.
something. Go hit up Dad, yeah, definitely. And I'm by myself again, guys. 37 minutes in. 10 minutes of John being here. He's already gone, as usual. But y'all probably already know what he's like. If you've been watching our show. Now, I'm curious on what you guys think about the show. If you guys are listening on the iTunes app, or if you want to listen on the iTunes app, we have it on the iTunes app. But if you're listening on the iTunes app already, please rate us. And you can do this by rating us like 2 or 3 stars, or 5 stars, or 0 star. I don't know if you can do 0 stars actually. I think it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But hey, rate us some stars. Leave us some feedback. We're curious on how you guys like I don't know what I'm trying to say. I give up. We're curious on how you guys think, or what you guys think about the podcast, because I'm just curious. I'm also curious of who watches it. So if you guys want to get like, if you watch this or listen to this, I would really like to know. If you guys could hit me up, contact me anyway. I'm also known as Thomas Middenhall or Mr. Silverwolf. Just hit me up because I really want to know who's watching this, because I'm curious. I don't know anybody watches it, and I don't know anybody listens to it, but it's possible someone does, and I don't know. The issue is that I'm hooked up with the podcast app, so I know I got people on YouTube that watch it, and I can see them watch it, but I can't see the people on the podcast app, if they're listening to it or not. I might be able to. I have to look it up again, but I don't want to do that right now on live stream because I bet the stream will crash. But yeah. We're about done here, so like, you can leave right now if you want, because the only thing we're going to be talking about now is either a free piano or nothing else. I don't really know what else to talk about. We kind of talked about everything. I addressed the old episodes that you... Sorry guys about that. If you guys need them, just hit me up. I'll try to upload them on YouTube if you really want to hear them. Or just even, like, talk to me or John. He tells me, like, almost everything that he gets. Well, almost everything. There's a few things he won't say, but, you know. If you guys contact him, he'll tell me, definitely. So, just say, like, hey, Wolf Den. The Wolf Den. And if you're wondering why we called ourselves the Wolf Den, is because I was 12 and I wanted to be Mr. Silverwolf for some reason, and John wanted to be Mr. Space Wolf, so that's what happened. And we called this the Wolf Den because both of us making a video. Well, I guess it is a video now, but a podcast together. So yeah. If you guys. We're probably not going to get an Instagram anytime soon for this account. What?
I had Dad look, I said, that's interesting. And he goes, well, the only problem with that would be
transport.
you have to tune it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I would have to hire someone to do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's true. And he's like, oh, that's interesting. Like, he's really looking into it now. He's like, oh, what?
Those Table Wars.
And they're only in, like, Ozark or something like that. Like,
and, like,
literally just got posted 3 hours ago.
And, like, if you're gonna get, like, shot up, like, we're good, because it's not gonna happen to us. Well, it could, but I mean, like, we got protection. I bet, like, they're actually...
Thomas.
I bet there's something, like, really wrong with it.
It will be garage kept.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But Dad was looking at the pictures and I was like, it doesn't look that bad, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't. Wow. It's a car, not a truck.
Everyone, please help
It's a car, not a truck. Dude, it's a truck. It's a truck, guys. It's a
truck.
freaking truck.
Mr.
Okay?
Bell, I'm sorry if you're listening to this. It's a truck.
It's a truck. How is it not a truck? You need to come over and we need to have a serious conversation about this, because this is highly important. It's a truck. It can't be anything other than a truck. It's not physically possible.
It's a truck.
My word.
Someone.
We're already
It's
back
a
on
truck.
This show is just truly a piece of crap. So,
Sorry.
do you have any...
It's a truck. It's a truck,
Do you have anything else to talk about?
I need Dad to, like, go buy that piano. That's all I need.
Yeah,
Like,
I really want
it's
a
an
piano.
upright. I mean, you're gonna have to tune it, but it's an upright.
So we talked about Thanksgiving, we talked about Table Wars, we talked about someone changing their name to Mark. Oh wait, we didn't talk about that. We talked about old episodes are gone. But if you need them, just hit me up. Or go to SoundCloud.
So, I got a question for you all, if you're all out there. Why not change your name to Margarita?
Do you know who Margarita is?
You work at a bar, you can change your name to Margarita.
You don't know what a margarita is? I'm sorry.
So, to give you guys some context, we were watching a YouTube video about the worst drivers ever. And one of their names...
How long is this already? Sorry.
It's not too long, like 33 minutes long.
Exactly.
A normal episode.
Isabel won't watch this then.
They're always this long. Like, they're gonna have to get used to that. They're always this long.
Yeah.
But, anyway, Margarita.
That's my name. My name Margarita.
Her name was Margarita, and then we found out that she worked at a bar.
By the way, she's one of Canada's worst drivers.
Yes, she is one of Canada's worst drivers.
Like, nominated for the thing. Yeah.
So then I say, who the heck names a kid Margarita? They must... Them... You stop doing it. You're actually making the mic die. Well, really? Do it again. Do it again. Like, hit it on your hand. It cuts out the whole mic when you do that. It goes completely silent.
You can whistle that loud, and then but when you do this,
it's so
I'm
weird.
sorry.
How does that happen? How does that even happen? I don't even know. That one was close. Okay, stop. Sorry, guys. She keeps on making the mic cut out. So, I can't even continue anymore.
Margarita.
Sounds like, who names a kid Margarita? And then right when I say that, I go, she must have had to change her name to that. And then they go, and she changed her name to Margarita. And she works at a bar. I was like, why? Why would you change your name to Margarita? Can you explain to me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is that like how she gets guys? Like, I want a Margarita. Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Just gonna stop right there.
I'm
Isabella watches this, bro.
I just say, why would you name yourself Margarita? There's no reason. That's like, I mean, my mom's first name was Brandy before she got changed.
I doubt she wants you to say that, but whatever.
Why would she not want me to say that? She doesn't care. My dad's middle name is Leslie.
He's walking down this thing.
I don't care, and it's probably not. It's probably Emily.
You know you got a point.
Well, now you know everything about our lives. And another boring 45-minute episode that you guys are watching. You listen to The Wolf Den with Thomas and John Mendenhall, or Mr. Silverwolf and Mr. Space Wolf. I forgot our names for a second. We're both hosts of this show because most of us are always here.
I didn't know you were podcasting.
I told you like three times
straight
today.
up. I walked downstairs like, podcast?
I was hoping you'd see the tweet.
I was gonna pull up my phone on the charger.
That's
I still gotta put it on the charger.
Well,
it's still in the pocket. I gotta go.
Well, he's leaving. We might have a special guest on the show next show after that.
Might.
And he's pretty cool. Or we might have a different person on the show. That's a girl. We're not sure who we're gonna have. When I say girl, I mean like our sister, because that's all we know. But if you guys want to be on the show, all you gotta do is have Skype and message us. We post things on Facebook as a job opening, and you have to answer some questions. If you don't answer them correctly, you don't get in, because you kind of need to meet all the requirements.
Stay at the YMCA.
Screw it, we're gonna play another NCS song.
Yeah.
NF song, because
play Intro 3.
why not?
Dude.
I don't have any of them in my library, so I have to
Or
search them up.
Outcast. Outcast or Intro 3.
Well, I have to search them up first, because I don't have them in my library. And we'll do the new album.
Yeah, it's for Perception, right?
Okay.
Intro 3, it's at the very top.
I don't want that.
But it's so good. Okay, to do Outcast, it's
Let's do
Don't do Turn It Down. You can do Green Lights.
Let You Down.
No.
Why?
No, just do...
It's most favorited.
No, it's not, is it?
Yes, it is. It's always a star by it. It's like the most popular song out of the album.
It's good. But you could play Intro 3, bro, please.
I'm gonna play Let You Down.
Play two of them then. Play Let You Down and then play Intro 3.
Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna play Let You Down by NF for now. And then next episode we might play Intro.
I mean, Let You Down, don't get me wrong, this is a good album. Like, every song here is great.
Alright.
I want
So
Intro 3.
you can... Okay, we're just gonna play this.
Bye,
Bye, guys.